Support for Just Seen It comes from Warner Archive Instant. Streaming hard-to-find movies and TV shows direct from the studio at WarnerArchiveInstant.com. Support for Just Seen It comes from Weaver's Coffee and Tea, makers of hand-roasted artisan coffee and hand-blended tea. Learn more at weaverscoffee.com. Kimball Beauty, offering a complete line of hair care products, is a proud sponsor of Just Seen It. Great hair equals great confidence. Learn more at KimballBeauty.com. John is a handsome, honest ladies' man. Yet he finds pornography more alluring than actually dating. His ideas are shattered when Barbara enters his life in Don John.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
I'm Salim.
And I'm Liz. We're here today to discuss the newest film from JoGoLev, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Don John. We've all just seen it. Aaron, you want to start us off?
I will. This film was great. I was really looking forward to it all year as soon as I heard that he was writing, directing, and starring in his first film. And I think that it delivered. It's sharp, it's witty, it's real. It kind of reminds me of films that he's acted in previously, like 500 Days of Summer or 50-50. It knows how to balance tone really well.
When you have a writer, director, actor, usually they write themselves into the role, and there's not that much of a character.
Yeah, but it's a completely different person.
It's a completely new character.
Great.
Don John is very unique. He has this very unflinching philosophy on life. He only cares about a couple of things: his friends, his car, the women that he dates, and his pornography.
That's straight from the script.
No, it's exactly. Well, maybe not in that order.
Right.
At first, you might see him as being on the surface, but as the movie progresses, you recognize that his philosophy is going to change as we figure out, and he figures out why he is who he is.
I just think there's something disarming about writing a script and directing a script and then casting yourself as a lead, and that lead being the ultimate lover.
Yeah.
It's like, I see myself as the ultimate
well, he's
lover.
Not. I mean, he sees himself as it, but
Yes.
he's not.
Yeah, that's what I love.
I think that's a
there's something-
that's a personality flaw in the character that we see on screen that is a good insight into the way that he looks into life and the fact that he doesn't look at life like a normal person
Yeah,
does.
it's done in layers.
I don't know what that is.
You're on a Swiffer?
What is that?
Seriously?
No.
Oh, babe, it's the best. You gotta try it. What do you do for your floors? You got those nice floors in your place. What do you, mop?
No.
What do you do?
I sweep it up with a broom.
For me, it was just that the scenes went on too long and there were unnecessary scenes that
But that's
made
an edit.
things...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is script too, because the writer is writing these scenes into the film, trying to tell you more about the character. And then when you watch the film, the editor and the director would be taking those out and streamlining
Well,
it.
and it's very unapologetic, especially for his character, about how he is and why he does what he does. But that's what I like. It's because he has this change, he has this arc. Obviously, it's going to happen, throughout the course of the movie, but it's all earned, especially when he meets Julianne Moore's character, who at first I thought did not belong in the
like,
movie.
what the heck is she doing
Yeah, I was
there?
like,
Yeah.
oh, Julianne Moore playing the odd one. But she...
No, she's great.
But they took time. They showed the journey that he goes from being who he is to her.
Julianne Moore was like the Josh Gad for me of this film. It's like she saved the film. Everything she did was honest. Everything she did was real and genuine. And every scene that she was in was a breath of fresh air.
I was amazed by how good Scarlett Johansson was in this movie.
Right?
I mean, she nailed the accent.
She's a great actress.
She
I'm
is.
not surprised when I see her.
All right, I had a few drinks the other night, so I may not have remembered telling you my first name, but I definitely did not tell you my last name.
I'm telling you.
And don't lie to me.
Hey.
Look, you don't know me, so I'm gonna let you off the hook this time, but trust me, in the future, you'll be much happier if you always tell me the truth.
Wait. I'll be happier.
Well, you don't think I could make you happy if I wanted to?
I always love Joseph Gordon-Levitt in films. I think he has an incredible range, and he's very funny when he needs to be. He's very serious when he needs to be. He's always believable as these different characters. And in this film especially, since he's playing such a drastically different character, you really see his range, and you see that he has the ability to not just be a character who's kind of a little bit like himself.
For me, it's the confidence in the role. He had to have a transformation. He had to get into the gym. He had to turn himself into Don John, and I think he is very adept at that.
He's just trying to shed this boy wonder image, and it wasn't shed for me. It fell out of place. He'd always sit with his very good posture, and he acted like a meathead, and that bothered me.
That's what he was.
It was
That's
like,
what his character
no,
was.
but he's more than a Jersey Shore caricature. He should be a character. He should be fully fleshed. And to me, those stereotypes came to play more than they should have.
I understand in terms of his visual style that he wants to display the monotony of John's life. There's several shots of him walking through the same hallway in the gym. And I mean, I get the monotony, but I think it got just to be a little too repetitive until him and Scarlett Johansson's character walked down the hall.
I just think JoGoLev shows his hand as a first-time filmmaker, and it's most evident in the fact that the tone is so inconsistent in the scenes between Scarlett Johansson and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and then in the scenes between Julianne Moore and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. They just felt like two different movies.
It wasn't everything that I wanted it to be, but it was a fantastic film, and it's a definite see it.
This movie might not be for everyone, though if you give it time to breathe and forgive the massive amounts of porn, the unique and very solid story will eventually shine through. See it.
The film starts and finishes strongly, but that middle makes it enough for me not to recommend it wholeheartedly. I say stream it.
So our votes add up to 2.5 tickets, which is a see it for Don John.
Cheers.
Cheers to JoGoLev. You changed your verdict?
I changed it.
Oh,
Surprise,
Sam.
surprise.
Whoa.
Don John, stream it.
Kimball Beauty, offering a complete line of hair care products, is a proud sponsor of Just Seen It. Great hair equals great confidence. Learn more at KimballBeauty.com. Support for Just Seen It comes from Warner Archive Instant. Streaming hard-to-find movies and TV shows direct from the studio at WarnerArchiveInstant.com. Support for Just Seen It comes from Weaver's Coffee and Tea, makers of hand-roasted artisan coffee and hand-blended tea. Learn more at weaverscoffee.com.